Hi, we're in conversation with Mr. Vinod Naik, who's the founder of NewMe. Heartiest congratulations for
Thank
the
you so much.
launch.
Thank you so much.
So NewMe is a fabulous name. So what's the essence of NewMe?
So I think the idea behind New is that be new me every day. We wanted our customers to experience something new every day,
Brand new selves.
brand new self every day. So be
Okay.
yourself, be new every day. That's the whole
Sure.
idea behind the brand name New Me.
Okay.
And
Wonderful. And what's the genesis? What's the brand story?
so the brand story is, like we started this brand around a year back,
Right.
2022 July, basically. When four of us, the other co-founders, we all met, and we were thinking that why can't we build a brand from India for the globe? Why can't a fast fashion brand can be built from India? And the idea was that can we launch a freshest fast fashion brand? So ideally, if you see, the fashion always comes India quite late. Then so why is the Indian customer not getting the fast fashion or fashion on a time basically? So that's the reason why we thought that why don't create a brand where
Sure.
we ensure that we launch a brand which is delivering real-time fast fashion brand for the customer. And we thought we'll pick a customer which is basically Gen Z, 16 to 24 age group.
Sure.
Why Gen Z? Because I think they are the ones who are most Instagram savvy. They're not on Facebook basically. They're not on television. They're watching OTT, and if they're seeing anything on OTT like K-pop, they want those designs to be available on real time. We started working around that theme, and that's when we started working on this brand. We said let's launch this brand where we ensure that the fashion is available real time. So if you look at, we launch almost 500 designs on a weekly basis,
Wow.
and there's a lot of technology that goes behind the launch. Also, it's not that we just do random launches. There's a lot of technology that decides what is trending globally, what will
Okay.
really work in terms of design, and then those designs are basically launched. And nothing is made in terms of inventory. We don't make any inventory when we launch it basically.
Okay.
So only the ones which gets a lot of clicks and impression, where we see a lot of
Test and
customer
try.
love, that goes
Okay.
into production. So we don't
Okay.
really do a lot of wastage. We only make ones which we want to really launch. So the whole
Okay.
idea is basically to ensure that we give them the real fast fashion basically on time.
Right. Mumbai is the fashion capital, so it makes a lot of sense to.
Right, right.
So this is the flagship store in
This is the
Mumbai,
flagship store.
and you have in Bangalore as well.
So we have two in Bangalore. So we started our first store within 1 year of launch. So the amount of love we were getting from customers, there was feedback like, why don't you have a store? Why don't you have a store? We want to touch and feel the product. We want to really see the entire collection. So we said, why don't we start the first store? So we started our first store around 4 months back in Forum Falcon City, Bangalore. And it was tremendous success, and like the amount of videos that we're getting generated from those store. And again, that store is also Instagrammable store. People are coming, creating selfies. There's a lot of organic content that was getting generated. So that's when we realized this is something which is very critical for our business. So we started looking at the omni-channel approach. Then we opened one more store in Orion Mall in Bangalore,
Okay.
and this is the third store. And again, this is like a flagship store for us. This is 3,600 store feet
Wonderful.
at Infiniti Mall,
Yes.
Malad.
Sure.
And if you look at the store also, it's like the Instagrammable store. This is like for the selfie savvy generation basically. They love clicking selfies. So
Right,
there are a lot of nooks and corners that they can come and they can click selfies.
Okay, wonderful. So what are the kind of revenues you're generating, and what's the projected growth?
I can tell you about the growth that we're
Yes.
doing. Obviously, it's still a smaller brand right now, but yes, we are growing at almost 30 to 40% month-on-month growth right
Okay,
now.
sure.
And we just had a Black Friday sale
Okay.
last month,
Right.
and it went crazy. Like there were queues waiting
Wow.
outside the store. We opened the store at 9 o'clock. People were standing almost like before the store started, and amazing response that we got. So online business almost grew 10x during the Black Friday sale. Even the
Okay.
offline business was almost 6x of the normal day. So
Right.
that somewhere creates a testament that we are driving something which is
Right.
like for the right customer base.
Sure.
So that really gives us a lot of motivation, encouragement that like we are creating something extraordinary for the Indian customer.
Right. And what are your expansion plans?
So I think this is the third store, like I said, and we are looking at expanding maybe 10 to 12 stores by next year.
Okay.
So 12 stores is what we're looking at.
Sure.
We will look at Chandigarh now. The next store is coming in Chandigarh next month. Again,
Okay.
Chandigarh is like one of the top 5 cities for us, and again, extremely fashionable place.
Right.
We did a small pop-up in that place around a
Okay.
month back, and crazy response. People are coming in and saying, we need a store in Chandigarh. So that's why we felt this is a great store, great city to be there, and we're looking at more stores in north and south. So
Sure.
almost 12 to 15 stores max by next 1 year. Is that what we're looking in terms of
Oh,
expansion?
wonderful. Can you show us some of your range?
Sure, sure. So in this store, there are almost like 800 designs live now.
Okay.
Again, the best thing is that our price point starts from 499.
Okay.
It looks expensive when you see
Yeah,
from outside,
seriously,
so that's
seriously.
that's the reason the customer comes and say, oh, this is only 490 and this is
Right.
690. It starts from 490.
That's your
And
USP,
That's the USP, and it
affordable.
goes up to like 49 because the customer base they're targeting basically they are either in college or
Okay.
they just passed out of college doing their first or second
Right.
job, and they want to really wear fashionable clothes. At the same time, they want to be really like low on their pockets. Yeah.
Okay. Tell us
So-
about your R&D
So we have entire design team sitting in Bombay now. So we have a
Okay.
design team of around 10 designers sitting and looking at real global trends, what are really globally trending, taking
Right,
inspiration
right.
from there,
Okay.
creating Indianized. Also, what we do is that we do a lot of Indianization in what we launch basically, because
Okay.
you can't just copy paste something from international brand. You really
Right,
do a lot of,
right.
because Indian sizes are
Very
different,
cool
Indian silhouettes are
stuff.
different. So we work
Very
a
nice
lot on
colors and fabric.
customization. Yeah. So this is like a mesh fabric. This is like a cotton overdyed fabric. So we do a lot
Okay.
of cottons, the chiffons, georgettes, polynate fabrics, but again a
Oh,
very competitive price.
very nice. Very cool stuff.
So we have, in terms of collection, we have tops, we have cord sets, we have
Okay.
t-shirts, we have denims, we have
Okay.
shorts, we
Oh,
have winter wear now. So it's a good collection mix across all categories. But again, focus is only on ladies
okay.
western wear basically. That's what I
Okay.
think our TG is, and we'll focus on that. So no
Sure.
plan to really get into other genders right now.
Okay. So
But
define NewMe in 5 words.
I think NewMe is a real-time fast fashion brand who's delivering the freshest fast fashion brand at the quickest time, which
Oh,
nobody else is
wonderful.
doing. Like we are
Super.
locating global trends and launching it in 7 days. I think that's the USP of the brand.
My goodness,
So
it's quite
that's the speed.
commendable. We
That's the
must
speed that
compliment
we
you.
want to achieve.
Super fast.
Yeah. So anything that is globally trending, I think the first thing that people think it should be on NewMe. It should be available on NewMe,
Oh,
and
wonderful.
that's the positioning that we want to be. And again, the idea is to really create a fast
Buzz
fashion
around
from for
me.
India for the globe, right? Because why can't an
Of
Indian fast
course.
fashion brand be there globally
Right,
available?
right.
Why is that global fast fashion brand coming and within
Right, we
India?
have to
So
reverse the trend
that is the
now.
reverse, because we think India's supply chain is available. India has the
Right.
infrastructure to really create that brand, and we
Absolutely.
want to really be the person that be the team to really work on this. Yeah.
Wonderful. Wish you good luck for it.
Thank you so
Thank you
much,
so
ma'am.
much.
Thank you so
Pleasure
much.
talking to you.
Really
Thank you so
appreciate it.
much.
Thank you. Bye bye.